Hello, round two of YouTube, and also that hello came out really weird, my voice kind of croaked a bit, yeah. So this video is kind of a bit of a haul. It's not massive and it's kind of some stuff that I've got over time, bit of a collective one. I've got a range of some makeup, some skincare and some body products, one hair care thing. So I'm just going to get started and dive right in with Soap&Glory Sugar Crush. And I love Soap&Glory and I didn't know that this range had come out yet. It's just through watching other like gurus videos that I was like, I need to get this. Because I love anything that smells like lime and kind of sweet sugariness, and this is exactly what this is. And so there's the body wash, and then the scrub, and then they call it a buttercream, but it is, you know, a body cream, basically. And they all have the same scent, sweet lime fragrance. The scrub does smell a bit stronger than the other two, but I think that's because it's got a little bit more stuff in it. It's got like almond oil and brown sugar and macadamia grains. But basically it smells really sweet and it kind of reminds me a bit of Lush products, and so that's quite good for me because I don't have a Lush near me, and also I don't have a bath, so I can't really use the bath products. So next I'll go on to my hair product. And I've got this Schwarzkopf Got To Be Oil-licious. It's like a styling oil, and it does actually come out this like really strong golden yellow colour. And I really do like oils, mainly because I find when I put them in damp hair, it becomes much more easier to kind of detangle and brush through it. I think it does help the condition a bit, and this one does have argan oil. It does say it's like for daily use. So that's another one just out the way with. I think I did buy those at the same time actually. With the Soap&Glory ones, they were on 3 for 2 at Boots. So they were kind of expensive. If you like, the shower gel was like £6, but it's kind of worth it if you're gonna use it. Onto another kind of body product. I went to L'Occitane, and I've held on to this for a long time. In fact, since my first video I've wanted to talk about this product, and this is it. So it is firming and smoothing milk concentrate with almond oil, and it was kind of expensive at £35, but I promise you it's worth it. And plus it's L'Occitane, so you should kind of expect it to be kind of pricey. And what I love a lot about it is that it's in a big kind of heavy glass jar. Obviously not good for travel, but I would like to keep it on my bedside table, but I've just been keeping it in the box because I just love the box as well. And this, so obviously it does smell like almonds, but it's quite sweet and vanilla-y as well. It kind of smells edible, just like the other stuff. And it soaks into my skin really quick and it feels really velvety, and I've kind of been like saving it for kind of autumn winter time because I like to use the kind of sweet vanilla-y musky stuff around that time. The other thing is this Collagen Essence facial mask, and it's one of those masks where it's like a cloth and it's got the holes for the eyes, the nose and the mouth. And I'd always wanted to try one. It was from Savers, it was £1. I've tried one of them before, so that was like the second one that I'm waiting to use when, I don't know, maybe it's more of a treat. I feel like I should talk about some makeup stuff now. So I've got, I noticed that a lot of people were talking about the Collection concealer, the Lasting Perfection 16-hour wear one. So I thought I'll give it a go, and I've got it in the lightest one, which is Fair #1, and the first one I bought, there was like a fault with it, which was, and I've heard other people say as well that there's a lot of it doesn't want to stay in the tube, it comes out of the packaging, and mine was split along the side, so as I took it out to try it and then I pumped it back in and it started spurting out. And usually, you know, you can't really take stuff back unless it is faulty. At least in the UK we can't return makeup unless there is like a real problem with it. So I took it in and looked a bit weird showing them one after the other that it came out, and so I got a new one. And I haven't used it a great deal just because I'm still getting through the ones that I really like. But it definitely did last a long time. I did find that it was a little bit drying for me on my eye area, but I did like it. But I'll have to talk to you soon about the one I'm currently using that I really love. I also got the Maybelline Fit Me Anti-Shine Stick, and this is the ivory shade. And this is the one that's like the anti-shine centre, the lighter bit. And I don't know what to make of how much you get in it, but I really like these. I've got, the only other stick foundation I have is a Bobbi Brown one, which I do like, but it's quite mask-like and I've got oily skin, so it's not great in that aspect. And I did try a Max Factor one, or is it? Yeah, it was Max Factor, but it was really powdery and really pink, and I gave it away. So this one, what I would say is the colour does match me quite well. I will try and swatch it, although, yeah, you can kind of see that. Obviously, you know, I don't have professional lights or anything. It blends in really well, so I like that. But coverage wise, it's probably light. You can build it up a bit more. So I just kind of use it when I'm in a rush, or if I'm like, find out that I'm going to go out pretty soon. And actually I will quickly swatch this one as well, although you probably won't be able to see it that well. So I think I like the colour. I think this does have really good coverage. So back to the Fit Me stick, what I would say is I'm a little bit annoyed that they've said anti-shine, because that's what made me buy it in the first place, thinking this is going to be really good and, you know, I want a stick foundation for oily skin. But with this, I find that my face gets really, really oily really quickly, like quicker than if I were using a normal foundation that wasn't designed for oily skin. So I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm still going to use it and I will just have to put up with it. So next I got a collection pressed powder, just the ivory one, just because I like pale powders. Again, with being oily, if I use a darker powder, it will turn even darker on my face. So I like that. And then I got some Revlon nail varnishes, just a quick drying top coat. And then this one is called Scandalous, and it's like purple glitter with like black. And I got that because I'm feeling quite autumny, and that looks quite nice. And then the first Revlon nail polishes I've ever owned. And then next I got some Maybelline babylips, because they're kind of like a big hype, everyone's talking about them, and I've waited ages for them to come to the UK, and even then when they were in the UK I had to wait ages for them to come to my town. So I've got Pink Punch and Peach Kiss, and what I love about, like, well, they smell really nice, but they also, this one goes on quite strong for a lip balm. I've been using that like at work on its own and I quite like it. The peach one doesn't swatch as strong, yeah, as you can see, but they're still really nice and they're really moisturising. They do say for adult use only. I don't know if that means it's child unfriendly. And then, so the next two things I'm quite excited about, and I wanted them for a really long time, and that is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base and the Benefit It's Potent Eye Cream. I've been using these, but I kept the boxes just so you could see what it looks like in case you got them as well. So in terms of, like, look at the size of that box, and then this, it's pretty small. So that is one downside about it, is immediately I opened it, I was like, oh, it's really small. But it is 50 mils and it's Bobbi Brown, so you can kind of expect it to, you know, not get loads for your money. But it's the quality that counts. So I really like the packaging. You can kind of make out that sort of design on the front there. Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and it's just like a light yellow colour. The smell is like, I'd say it's like a dull orangey smell. And this product is classed as skincare, so it's classed as a moisturiser but with built-in primers, and I have found using this compared to using a moisturiser and then an extra primer on top, my makeup does last longer when I'm using this. So I do really like it. It feels really rich. It's got, I don't know if you say shea or shea. I like to say shea, so shea butter and vitamins C and E. And I really like it. And then I've got the Benefit Eye Cream, and I first sampled this a couple of years ago when I auditioned for Benefit, and then I got the job, and then the day before I was due to start they were like, oh no. But that's another story. So I really loved that, and here's like the full size version, and I think for an eye cream you do get quite a lot in here. Obviously the lid is like nearly half of the packaging, but you get 14.2 grams, and it's kind of like a greenish beigey colour, and it's meant to be good for getting rid of the dark circles and for depuffing. I don't have puffy bags, I do have dark circles. Obviously with the shadows right now you can't see whether I've benefited from this or not, but I would say that when I first used this I noticed a difference immediately, and I sort of did a double take in the mirror and was like, oh that looks quite good. And then did like another take and looking again, and I really like it. So for me it's worth the price. It was over 20 quid, but I think you get more in this than you would in like a drugstore brand, and it's really nice. And then the last things are some NYX products, or NYX, and I got them online because I like to watch like makeup collections on YouTube, and in the UK apparently we have NYX because I looked on the website and it was .co.uk, but I've never seen it like sold anywhere in the UK. So I was looking at the stuff I wanted, I was looking at reviews of it, I was looking at swatches online, and decided to get a few things, and I did spend like £50. But I got like 6 products, but unfortunately they're not all great. It's kind of half the stuff is really good and then half the stuff I don't like as much. And yeah, I've gone into more detail on my blog, which I will link somewhere around here. So yeah, I'll show you. So I really wanted to try some HD products, and so NYX had some. So I got their HD foundation in nude, which is 01, which is the lightest one, and then the HD concealer, which I got in porcelain, which is extremely light, and I quite like the packaging for this one. I got the HD finishing powder, which is just one shade, which is like white. I got an eyeshadow palette. This is Love in Florence Ciao Bella, or as I like to say, Ciao Bella. And 2 powder blushes, and they are in Natural and Angel. So on trying these, the foundation, it is good at covering my pores, but it's extremely light in coverage. It feels more like a BB cream or a moisturiser, so I was kind of disappointed. It looks like it's going to be the right shade, well, not right now, but it is really, really light, so I probably could have gotten the next shade. But I also got it because my sister's really pale and I might be doing her makeup for her wedding, so I wanted to try some products that are going to look good in photographs. So, you know, I might have to like mix it in with some other stuff. And then for the concealer, porcelain, I didn't need to get porcelain, I could have got a slightly darker one, but I do like to use my concealers to highlight as well. That's really good. The powder, I don't like it. It looks really obvious. When I put it under my eyes, it looks like I have massive white bits of light on my face. The eyeshadow palette, again, is kind of crap. The only colour that comes out well is the black one, and then the rest come out, or don't really come out at all, especially like the one at the bottom here is so solid that you can't get anything out of it. So again, kind of disappointed. The blushes I did like a bit more, and I'm trying to hurry up a bit because the video is getting quite long. I do like the blushes, they do swatch really well. Although online the pictures looked much more different. I thought that this one was going to be really like much lighter. It's coming off quite light now, but it's more, trying to think what is more true to colour. And then Angel as well, I thought was going to be different. I still really like them. I'm wearing this one right now, so I don't know how it comes off. It's kind of nice. Oh look, I'm getting shiny. Oh, that's shiny. And then this one, again, I like it, but I did find it doesn't last very long, so I do have to reapply them quite often. So the video's gone on for long enough, and I'll leave it at that, and then hopefully I'll do some more videos soon, and I don't know if there'll be hauls, or I might do specific review videos, like with all the NYX stuff, go into more detail about it, and other stuff. I do have lots of stuff kind of lying around that I could talk about. So for now I will say goodbye and thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out my blog. Bye!